Hello, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to this Superliminal Games YouTube video. It's Dan. I'm back. I'm snapping, and I'm snapping on a deck that features no new cards. There's nothing seasonal, nothing that you probably don't have if you haven't been playing a very long time. We're playing a deck where are my decks? There we go. We'll go there. A deck that I call Sewer Surfing, after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game level of my childhood, because it's a Silver Surfer deck. It's Hazmat Silver Surfer. We're playing a bunch of 3 drops, and we're shrinking all of our opponent's stuff. One of the things I like about Silver Surfer with this many 3 drops is even if we don't get Luke Cage, we still get a buff after our we negative everything. Um, Ideally, we're looking for the sort of Wong, Hazmat, Silver Surfer kind of, four, maybe Sarah 5, and then 6 there, so we can play a couple things. It's really not complicated. The reason I'm struggling to explain it is because it is profoundly not complicated. It is not asking for us to do a lot, and part of the reason why I have glommed onto this today and for this video is I have been very busy with work and very busy in personal life and still wanting to play some Snap. And I didn't really feel like thinking. I saw the Toxic Surfer decks were doing well between watching some streams and reading about some stuff. And okay, our opponent's Agamotto, and this is sad because I can play this and do nothing because Agamotto is not going to go into my hand, but we're going to play it anyway because we have the energy, and why not? Let's confuse our opponent. Or make them realize that that's the card we got out of their hand with the Daily Bugle. But either way, I really don't care. Because I have Odin, so I can Surfer earlier than 6, and then Odin the Surfer. See if we can steal something with Rogue. I mean, we have, obviously, the ongoing from Cap Shield. Okay, our opponent also Temporal Manipulations. We Temporal Manipulation for nothing. Alright, turn 2, we have nothing. Our opponent snaps. I think people are snapping way too frequently anymore, but maybe that's just me being bad. Going to be helped not at all by Zabu, so we're going to Brood, either Bugle or Hub. Alright, Luke Cage looking good for turn 4. We might play Zabu just for 2 power at that point. Kind of hoping they play Cap so I can steal Cap's ongoing that lets them move the shield with Rogue. But if they don't do that, we'll Luke and Zabu, and then we will Sarah on 5, which means we probably don't Odin, but that's fine, because then we get more plays for 6. Okay, Juggernaut. Zabu, all fine. Okay, we can Magic here, and we'll Magic New York, and then again we'll Zabu just for power, so that now we can get to turn 7 a little bit later, which means we will actually be able to set up an Odin play. Sure. Surge is really annoying. This on reveal is ridiculous. If they chain it together correctly, which this opponent seems to have, going Surge, Juggernaut to Gwenpool. Alright, now we will Sarah, and I am probably going to Mystique Surfer this turn. Mystique to get more Sarah, Surfer to do Surfer things, and then that gives us way cheaper stuff for turn 7. Come on, opponent, don't you know I'm making content here, for crying out loud. Reliable enchilada. More like reliably slow. And slow lada. Enchil slower. I hope this is legitimately our opponent being slow and not my internet connection crapping out. I'd feel bad about that almost. All right, copycat. Okay. Copycat is Wong. Okay, and yep, we will Mystique, Sarah, and then Ironheart and Surfer. Yeah. So then we can Odin in the hub. Opponent's gonna have a ton of energy next turn. Oh no, they got our rogue. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. Oh boy. Well, that is not great because our opponent has a billion energy. Wow. Man, how much do I wish we had that because we could Absorbing Man, a Surfer, and then Odin, Surfer, and Ironheart. Crap. Well, we gotta try and hope that Odin's enough. The extra from Ironheart, if it all goes, over here, hopefully, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's possible that we win this, which is why I didn't just concede, but I'm fully ready to lose 4 cubes here. Fully ready to lose cubes. Goodness. Oh, and the opponent has filled everything, so... Oh, gore. Wow, yeah. Holy cats. Alright. Okay. About those cubes. And we win 1 lane. Man, that rogue really fucked us. Man, them getting rogue off of the Daily Bugle really fucked us. Yikes. Alright, well, we had a plan. We executed decently well. That would have been a much different game if our turns had lined up, but they didn't. So let's clear some notifications because it's annoying to have notifications. I hate notifications. Yeah, that all seems fine. Those all seem like things for that. Shop. So many notifications. So many notifications. And these are notifications. No, stop it. That's not what I meant to click. Clear that one. And get our tokens. Okay. That's the notification that won't clear. Now we have this. And this. And you will see that I have not bought the season pass yet because, again, I've not been playing barely at all since last week in the season roll. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to play and I'll be able to justify the $10. I don't really like just dropping the $10. I mean, like, it's $10, I get that, but I don't always just like dropping the $10 when I don't have time to play because, there's other things that cost money that I like to have. It's only a model. We'll put Brood in Camelot so that we can stack it well, and then we'll Wong and Hotel Inferno, and then we'll Magic Dream Dimension on 5, or will we Wong? And that literally doesn't matter because Dream Dimension will have done its thing. Captain Carter, that's interesting. Magic. Magic, 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 magic. Sure thing, multiple man. Multiple man. Okay, what do we want to do on 6 here? It's Ironheart, Surfer, and then 7 we Odin, and just toss a bunch of power everywhere. The thing we've been doing with Silver Surfer since Silver Surfer was printed. Printed? Minted? Created? Made? I don't know. Whatever it is you do with the digital asset. Certainly wasn't printed. and Odin. So, as long as we, uh, you know, no, I think we're good pretty much no matter what, because everything's going to be big. We've got a pretty powerful presence in all the lanes, and they aren't able to stack up a ton in Camelot for Captain Carter to buff. Yeah. This feels comfortable. Wong, Silver Surfer, and Odin. Still powerful after all these years. Okay, Phoenix Force. Sure, you're multiple man. Yep. Still good, but not good enough. That's a big multiple man, but... Oh, well. Schmancy. Didn't think about that. Still not gonna be enough, but it's cool. Yeah. Alright, so they will actually win one lane. But we're too powerful in other lanes, so that multiple man was everywhere. Alright, that's more like what this is supposed to do. That 4 cube loss was not what this is supposed to do. Okay, clearing more notifications. Really wish I could clear this notification. It drives me bonkers. Please just don't have notifications. Stop reminding me that I don't have all of those tier 5 cards, please. I know I don't have them. I know I haven't been playing a lot lately. Over the last several months, there have been many other games I've chosen to spend my time, money, energy, and effort on. Add a destroyer to the winning side. I don't want to be winning. I do not wish to stay winning. You can have it, opponent. This is always fun. I think we'll magic Asgard Besieged. Yep. Yeah, sure. Speed. Speed is speed. So we'll magic here. We'll Wong the Daily Bugle. Or actually, we'll Wong Shuri's Lab just to get the extra power out of the eventual Odin. And I think we'll probably steal... Is this an ongoing? Yes, it is. Okay. Either one of these seems decent for us to steal. Is Howard's ongoing? Oh, crap. Howard's is ongoing too. There's so many ongoings. Yeah. Okay. Sarah. And that gives us more things to do next turn. And they got Sarah too, which gives them more things to do next turn. Whee! How exciting. Alright. Ha! Steal that ongoing. And try to steal another ongoing. Still Patriots ongoing. Well, that's not... Will help with Brood, though. No target. Didn't it? Oh, because it overwrites. Huh. Well, I'm an idiot. But this has been known for some time. All right, let's see. I doubt. I have doubts, but let's see if we can do anything here. Damn, real close. feel like if that had stolen either Goliath or Moonstone's ongoings. Yeah, that had stolen Goliath or Moonstone's ongoings, we would have had that. Alright, well, not understanding how that one interaction worked kind of kicked us in the ass there, so. But I've learned. Won't be doing that again. Alright. Camelot. Camelot. It's only a bottle. If they start stacking... No! Don't ham my Sarah. That's frustrating. Alright, we magic Camelot, magic Mojo World. That gives them a pig. It's fantastic. Alright, depending. If we draw Luke Cage at, any point here, I think I like the idea of Wong, Hazmat, Luke Cage, and Absorbing Man being some things we do over the course of the next couple turns. Yeah, let's get rid of Mojo World. So mad about this Sarah. This hand is cool if I had a Sarah. Do so many more things. It's frustrating. Okay. Alright, well they have a Luke Cage, so we don't have to worry about trying to hazmat things. No hazmat. We just need to go bigger. There's our Luke Cage. Damn, that's frustrating. Alright. Doom's children. The children of Doom. Okay. So now we can rogue, because this isn't ongoing, right? Yeah. Oh, come on! Alright. Does anything we can do here actually matter? Or are we just dead? So we rogue their Luke Cage. And then Hazmat. Nothing shrinks enough to matter. If we Rude and Surfer, nothing grows enough to matter. So we retreat. Having our Wong Red Guardian is so annoying. Promise this deck is better than it's showing in this video. This is a real kick in the pants sort of vibe we're getting here. Need more play cards, okay. Real kick in the pants vibes. Not great. When we won handily and honestly kind of showy, but Camelot. Featured locations. So Brood on Camelot next turn. Okay. Cool. Set up Wong. Sucks to not be able to play anything to Kiln. I was kind of actually hoping for magic there, but we'll just set up Camelot and Limbo. Ah, we have Luke Cage now. Interesting. Do we want to just put Luke Cage there? Yeah. And then next turn, Ironheart, Surfer, and then turn 7, just Hazmat in Limbo. And try to shrink it all that way. That's the plan, at least. So Ironheart and Surfer on turn 6. Yep, Lady Sif, you got it. Totally. Hopefully Hazmat will be enough. Problem with these discard decks is they don't play a lot of cards, so Hazmat is less impactful than against like a Clog deck or something that wants to put a bunch of cards out all at once. But the fact that we can wait on it as long as we can is kind of nice. Okay. Still think we're okay there. Yes. Absorbing Man. Actually really good there. So now we get 3 Hazmat shrinks. Okay, well. Got there. Pretty sure we're going to get there anyway, because avoiding the middle lane is alright. Oh, hey, make your opponent retreat. We did that. We get gold for that. Okay, and again. We'll go again. Play 1 or 2 more. Again, this isn't exactly breaking the meta wide open with anything fantastic or, you know, showing anything that hasn't been a known entity for the last couple of years, but I've always enjoyed Silver Surfer decks. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a Silver Surfer fan, or maybe it's just because I enjoy the, like, sometimes win out of nowhere energy of it all. I don't really know, but I've always enjoyed the Surfer decks. Okay, we'll go there. Why are you not an ongoing? So annoying. Oh, Bullseye. So sorry. Hoping we draw Luke Cage. Oh, never mind. Do we want to... Why is this Discord overlay keep popping up? Do we want to kill Elysium here because we can? Because we don't want to kill Camelot. Elysium's annoying because we can play Sarah next turn. I think we just do nothing. And then play Sarah next turn. Alright, there's Hazmat. Will they discard a bunch of cards with Bullseye in anticipation of Clintar turning him into a symbiote, or are they just taking Bullseye the symbiote? Okay. Just going to accept Bullseye the symbiote. Look at how cheap everything is. We will... Is that an ongoing? That's not an ongoing. That's an ongoing, though. We can steal that and go to 7 here. Bye bye, Morbius, the living vampire. Should have learned from Sony. Okay, hoping for Luke Cage. Ironheart. Silver Surfer. No. Hazmat. Actively bad. Absorbing Man. The Silver Surfer. There we go. Pump up stuff all over the place. And our opponent has retreated. Alright, well. I think at this point I'm comfortable saying that I'm just going to keep on playing for a while, but I think we'll turn off the recording here. I think we've made a very good explanation of what this deck is out to do. And again, like I said, not much of this is expensive to craft. It's got no new cards in it. It's got no, like, you know, really obscure season pass cards or anything you had to pay for. All of these cards have been around for 1,000 years, and the deck is still decent and playable. You know, this is one of those kind of decks that you always have to be at least a little prepared for, and we've shown today, I think, pretty well, especially with those last couple of concessions, that you can get yourselves into situations where you just win. So, I like it. I will continue to like it. This will probably be one of the decks, like, I have the discard deck and a negative deck that I just keep built at all times, and if there's major change to them, I'll update them, but otherwise I just sort of keep the list there so that I can go to it if I'm, you know, frustrated with sort of a deck du jour situation. And I really think I'm going to keep a Silver Surfer deck around based on that same ethos as well. And make sure, if you like what you're seeing, this YouTube engagement thing, it's huge. It's enormous for helping us get seen, get found, get everything else. So do the liking, do the subscribing, drop a comment with your favorite Marvel character down there to prove that you watched it, and check us out on the socials. All these years I still can't get that right. All these places down here. There we go. The fingers are at the same height. And until the next time I see you all, happy Pride, free Palestine, fuck ICE. Bye, everybody.